Aw, I miss you too, yada. Who am I kidding? I don't know what you said. Well, I know you probably cursed me out for taking so long to upload this. But anyway, welcome back to One Piece. We're going to do... shoot. I think we're only going to do 3 quests today at the tavern. But, yeah, there's really no excuse for me not uploading this sooner. This was recorded back in early July, I think. I don't know. Future me. Put in the correct date. Yeah. Anyway, this quest right here, it is one where you can only use Robin, and it is somewhat of a race with a few gauntlets here and there. It's not that hard. I think I can't see because the screen is stupidly small with Vegas. Oh wait, it's 5 minutes. That's correct. It may seem intimidating, but that's really all the timer is there for, just to... Oh wait, it's 10 minutes. Oh, that's even more generous, honestly. But yeah, you'll have plenty of time. As long as you don't fight every enemy. There are certain instances where you have to fight, like those gauntlets that are closed off by barriers, which I will show off one. But aside from this treasure chest and the gauntlets, it's really nothing special. And by gauntlets, I just mean one gauntlet in particular that's actually interesting because it introduces a new enemy. But it's not too bad. I do advise maybe either leveling up or upgrading Robin's defense, because one thing is, well, they throw a lot of enemies at you obviously, but the thing is they can blindside you, especially enemies with pistols. They get obnoxious, and I'm not sure why there's a dick action there. You can't play a chopper in this mission, whatever. But yeah, there's some enemies with pistols that just get on my ever-loving nerves, and there's not much you can do, because sometimes the dodge prompt just doesn't pull up because of how fast they are, or if you're in the middle of a certain attack that can't be dodged out of. So keep that in mind. I recommend upgrading your defense just a little bit. I didn't do that here, but I got away with it. Anyway, new enemies. Pacifist. Now this kind of freaked me out a little when I first played it, not gonna lie. And they seem intimidating, and they are to a degree. They definitely hit hard, but their attacks are so stupidly telegraphed you should have no problem. Except for when they're in a bigger crowd than this. What do I mean by that? Well, we'll see later, so that's pretty much a dead giveaway. But yeah, with Robin's charge triangle attack, you can stun them. And from my experience, they get stunned 100% of the time. I'm not sure if that's something unique for them, because I know there are some enemies that don't get stunned every time I use a charged up triangle attack. But yeah, every time I used it on these, they did actually get stunned. Yeah, like that. So yeah, stun them, charge up your square attack, and they should go down, no problem. I'm not sure why I'm trying to be fancy here, but whatever. Also, take advantage of your range. Don't try to get in close, or you will suffer. Just trust me. It's best to just attack from a distance and just scope out your enemies. No need to get up close and personal when that is a big flaw for Robin, because her attacks, they start out slightly further away from her. So if there's an enemy right up close to you, there is a chance that you can miss. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, we got one more pacifist. Not big a deal. It's not cool. It's just, if it was cool, I'd probably die. Yes. And there we go. 3 pacifists. Now the objective of this quest is to just go backwards to episode 3. And yeah, so there's 6 pacifists. Just run through. Yeah, your objective is to just get to the beginning of this episode. That's all. And you don't even start at the end of the episode. You just start right before you enter the fort. And yeah, you just have to make your way to the ship. Don't have to fight every enemy. Just get to the end. And nothing to it. Decent amount of experience, I suppose, but I would stick with the Marine quest. I forgot what it's called. It's basically the one where you fight 50 Marine soldiers, that's all. Yeah, so as of this recording, I do believe I got everyone to level 10 except for someone did not get to, it was Brooke. Yeah, he didn't get to level 10. He's definitely close though, and I'm so sorry. And I believe I just decided to go ahead and move on, because to a degree I am actually over leveled, because I was able to pull this off without going all the way to level 10 with everyone in my original file, but I just wanted to be on the safe side is all. So yeah, everyone, actually there's some that are like 12 or 11 actually in this part, maybe. We'll see shortly. But yeah, here are scratch cards. You earn scratch coins for each character. What determines if you get them or not, because you get them through quests, I'm not entirely sure. I do notice that I get them a lot more frequently when I level up, but there's really no clear... Yeah, I honestly don't know what determines if you get them or not. They just kind of get them. But yeah, there are 3 sizes. I just did the small, then there's the medium, then there's the large, and there's a bunch of prizes. And you can, quote-unquote, refresh the card in order to change your prizes. So if there's something you're trying to go for in particular, or if the prize that's featured doesn't tickle your fancy, tickle your fanny, then just press triangle and refresh it. No big deal. Yeah. Also, you can buy some stuff from the tavern. I don't remember how often it refreshes, if it refreshes at all, because usually I just buy stuff from the pharmacy. So yeah, it's convenient to have though if you don't have the pharmacy built yet. So keep that in mind. Alright, so which one is this? This is... oh yeah, we're going to fight a new boss. And it does take place in a area we've been to, Punk Hazard actually, the winter region, but a completely new path opens up. If you can recall from maybe a month or 2 ago, there was some debris to the left further up ahead. It is now gone and it's completely open to a new part of the area. So because it's actually stuff we haven't seen yet, I'm going to show off the entirety of this mission quest thingamawits. Yes, but enemies more or less typical of what you would see in Punk Hazard, really. I want to say they try to throw the bulkier enemies at you, but not that big of a difference. Now you can continue upward when excuse me, I'm sorry. I was trying to hold back a yawn and it sounded like me slurring. But anyway, you can continue up to the path where you fought Caesar. The thing is though, there's nothing there but enemies, so unless you want some experience, go right ahead. But I already know what's up there. No point, not like your treasure. Moving on. So yeah, I got Rook, Robin, and Luffy. Because experience from my first file told me that the characters, I don't even remember who I had, but yeah, it wasn't really a good combination for the boss because of how fast he is. But you'll want someone with projectiles because, as you can see, these creatures that were spawned from the boss of this episode, they're everywhere. I mean, you can even see them up on the hills and whatnot, so you can tell where they're gonna drift off. Just keep that in mind. And one touch, you're poisoned. However, if your party members are poisoned and you're not controlling them, they don't actually lose health. As you can see, Luffy is poisoned and he should be losing health, but he doesn't. So that just further proves my theory that as long as you're not controlling your party members, they won't lose health. Because again, I haven't had an instance where I'm not controlling someone for a long period of time and their health goes down because, hey, let's face it, there are just some attacks that are so over the top that everyone is gonna get hit, but their health just doesn't decrease for some reason. So I don't know, I guess to make it fair, quote unquote, is why they did that. I'm not sure. I greatly appreciate that though, because I don't know, in case the character I'm controlling his health gets too low, I just want to switch to someone who's fully at health. Oh, by the way, poison does go away after a while. I'm not sure if that was apparent from the boss of Punk Hazard, because, well, poison is all over the place. But yeah, it will go away after a while. It doesn't last too terribly long. But if it does become an issue, you can get the item, what is it called? I'm not sure. I have a few of them, but I can't remember the name of the item. It basically cures poison. So, there you go. I should probably switch. Oh, wait, there goes my screen. Silly screen. Goes black even when connected to the computer. Makes no sense. Whatever. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, Brook leveled up. So now he's at level 10. Yes. Also make sure you're keeping up with your custom words and your item words so that your stats are up to par with these quests. It may not seem like a big difference, but the small changes can make a big difference later on. And there goes another bug repel spot, but I still don't have Usopp's ability, so screw it. Alright. Now I'm actually wasting time here, but I just wanted to show this off. The ridiculous spike in difficulty for this mini game is this, and trying to catch creatures with the button is kind of annoying. So once again, I gotta upgrade my fishing rod and my bug net. I can't believe it just jumps up like that. I'm not sure if they expect you to go on to the next main part of the game, the next episode I should say, but it's just ridiculous. I barely made a dent in that meter, but oh well, I know what to do next. And suddenly, a boss out of nowhere, which pretty much sums up the game. Law, very cool character. So let's see, what can Law do? A reference. Anyway, Law. Every time he does a special attack, it always begins with a cutscene, so you have 5-6 seconds to prepare, and all you really gotta do is press circle to dodge. Which is more or less the name of the game, really. He likes to do so many attacks that require dodging. There are yeah, like that. Just gotta keep in mind that you gotta keep dodging repeatedly. It's not just one. It can be 2, it can be 3 or 4 at once. Just gotta keep on your toes, keep mashing the circle button. Now, Brook has an interesting dodge because out of all the characters, I believe his has the longest period of invincibility. Yeah, basically his spirit separates from his skeleton frame, and while it's separate, nothing can hit him. Yeah, and that just lasts for so long that he can dodge so many attacks with just one dodge, quote unquote. Whereas other characters have to do an animation to prep themselves, stepping out of the way and potentially laying into attacks. So I think he has the best dodge. Depends on who you ask, really, but yeah, it happens so frequently. But yeah, it's really useful for Brook to use it here, just because he can attack so many times. Other than that, he's not really that threatening, to be quite honest. He can hit kinda, sort of hard. I don't really think he can hit too hard, honestly. So yeah, that attack right there, he's just slashing around his general area. Just keep mashing dodge and you'll be fine. I'm making more mistakes than I should, honestly, but trust me, he's not difficult at all. I would say I'm over leveled, really. Level 10, well in my case level 11, level 12 is a little bit of overkill, but hey, Can't be too safe. That's... Am I gonna use the attack? I think this was... man, he used this a lot more than I remember. I couldn't even tell you how much damage that does, honestly, because there's just there's no excuse to not dodge it. Really, it's so telegraphed. Telegraph the character. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh. Yeah, he can be quick at times, but nah, he didn't really hit that hard, honestly. Oh. Almost done. Ugh, jeez. Stop. That's... It hasn't worked yet. Yep, yeah, he doesn't really hit that hard, huh? First time really paying attention to his damage output. Oh right, I forgot. I attained Grizzly Magnum, which is another special for Luffy. Once you get for beating the Caesar at the quest. So yeah. Pretty awesome sauce. Very powerful move. I'm not sure why I waited so long to use it. I probably could have used it earlier to end the fight sooner, but oh well. Fish it off in style. Alright, final quest that is available at the moment. The Desert Spada. Let's see, who do I bring with me? Oh, there was a custom word, or maybe it was an item word, that had the Straw Hat Crew emblem on it. That means that anyone can actually equip it. It's not relegated to a specific character. And I believe I gave that to either Brook or Robin, because they don't have item words yet. Maybe it was one of them that didn't have item words at this time. But yeah, I'm going in with Robin, Chopper, and Zoro. So what is this quest? In Alabasta. Defeat the enemy crocodile. Oh my freaking gosh. Cut! Yeah. I for some reason decided to not cut that footage out before, which y'all would have just sat through and seen the entirety of episode 2 again. And I didn't want to put y'all through it because there's really not much of a difference. Well, they added more shield enemies, but that's really it. So yeah, as a matter of fact, I got the great idea to just run past the fights that were mandatory. And a matter of fact, I'm going to cut this battle short because for some reason, the only difference is he is a lot more, I don't even want to say aggressive really, he just uses specials more often. I can't. So this is pretty much going to be dodge the game. Like his health isn't adjusted. Well, his health or defense might have been adjusted, but the thing is I leveled up in preparation for the rematch with Caesar because that gave me trouble personally on my first file. But since I don't know, this was kind of a waste. It's just I did not like going through this one again. It was kind of meh, very disappointing. But got out of the way. That's all that matters. Alright, got skill, got an item word, got another skill. Good stuff, good stuff. Was it worth the 20-30 minutes? Maybe? Who freaking knows? Anyway, back at the tavern. Alright, so we completed those quests, but we are not done yet. We actually opened up 2 more quests. So yeah, before we continue on with the story, we are going to do 2 more quests. Will we continue the story after that? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we take on these next 2 quests, Parts for a Killer Weapon and Dark Justice. Take care, y'all.